here's my Week 4 college baseball Power 10 rankings. For the first time this season, we have a new #1 team in the nation as Wake Forest lost the series to Duke in the most anticipated matchup of the weekend. I moved Arkansas into the top spot. They swept McNeese over the weekend. The Razorbacks are third in the nation in ERA, and Hagen Smith leads the country in strikeouts per 9 innings. LSU is up at 2. They won the series against Xavier. Luke Holman kept up his 0 ERA as he didn't allow a hit over 6 scoreless innings with 10 strikeouts in a 97-pitch outing. At 3, Oregon State won another 4 games over the weekend and still just 1 loss to Arkansas, so move them up with TCU and Florida losing over the weekend. I almost put Texas A&M and Tennessee up to 3 and 4 as they continue to impress, but I have them up at 4 and 5. The Aggies are still undefeated. 16-0 is tough to do no matter who you're playing in baseball. They had a close one to Rhode Island on Sunday, but won via walk-off. And at 5, Tennessee exploded for a 24-1 win over Illinois this past week. Their offense continues to show up. 15-5 win over K-State midweek, too, with 6 home runs. Dean Curley, the freshman, with 3 of those, almost completed the home run cycle. At 6, hello, Duke. The Blue Devils make a huge jump after the big series win over Wake Forest. Don't think there are many question marks when it comes to this offense after they got the best of one of the strongest weekend rotations in the country in 2 out of 3 games. Ben Miller, AJ Garcia, Zach Morris, really hot at the plate. This offense can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the country. At 7, Wake Forest after the series lost to Duke. It does seem like a big drop since Duke is an incredible team with a really potent offense, but the hyped-up pitchers duel on Friday turned into an offensive show. Chase Burns did show out on Saturday as he fanned a career-high 14 of the 22 batters he faced, but the Deacs lost again on Sunday after trailing 9-2 early and attempting to climb back into it, but falling short. Again, a pretty big drop, but just hard to 1, put them above Duke, and 2, not put the other undefeated or 1-loss teams ahead of them right now. So they're at 7. At 8, Florida takes another drop. They lost a midweek to UCF and dropped 1 game of the series to St. Mary's. They moved to 10-5 on the season, so some might say they should drop even further with those 5 losses, but we will see soon enough with SEC play about to start. Texas A&M next weekend, and then LSU soon after. 9, Vandy stays in and holds its place here, swept Illinois State over the weekend, and finally Clemson remains at 10, moved to 13-1 with a midweek win over Kansas State and a weekend sweep over UNC Greensboro. TCU is my first team out, taking a pretty big drop after losing 2 in a row to an unranked Kansas team. That's my Power 10 this week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, changes you'd make, and your top 10 teams in the country.